Here's Phil to tell you more.
The rest of the crew still desired to continue making these, and John Rambo put forth the idea that if DSP offered Respect the Pact money, then they would have no reason to stay.
That's completely false.
That's not what happened at all. Respect the Pact contacted me directly and said, we don't want to go forward with the project anymore because we're not getting the attention and clout and growth on our own content that we thought we would get out of it. And we're getting too busy with other things in our own lives, and we're just done with it. And I even said to them, would you consider under any circumstance doing it again? And they said, we're not sure. We were supposed to have a meeting, and this is truthful. I got food poisoning. I ate some old pizza, and I got a bad stomach ache, and I had to cancel the meeting. And then after that, I tried to reschedule. It just never worked. We never got back together ever again. The whole thing just fell apart.
So I guess you could blame the real reason Project 7 fell apart is because I ate bad pizza and I got sick.
Okay. They might have said that. And if that was the case, I probably would have said, okay, let's come to an agreement to keep going because I wanted to keep going. But we never had the meeting. They never contacted me ever again about it. It was as if they had, holy testicle Tuesday, shut up.
Then you have a number and then split it the 5 ways and throw them the cash. Yep. And offer that to them. There's no guarantee that they're gonna continue with the series, but hey man, at least try.
Phil did not do so.
That's right, because the meeting never happened.
He even lied to John Rambo and Howard and said that he did offer them money, only for them to ask to Respect the Pact themselves.
His response?
That's bullshit. I didn't lie.
I'm telling you the truth. This is complete nonsense. It was never once did they say we want money. So that's bullshit.
They don't want money. They don't
That's right.
want.
That's what they told me.
They don't want any money after this.
That's what they told me.
What he says, they told him that.
Yeah. And then I asked them about it, and they said he didn't even talk to them.
So they lied. In the initial discussion we had, they outright said, we do not want money. I remember the conversation that we had in person at Starbucks. I remember it. I knew I had to hide it.
I forget his name. It was the guy on the left. Not the guy on the right there, but the guy on the left.
Him and me were there first, and we were talking, and he said right to me, we don't want money. We're looking for shout-outs and attention. We want plugs in your videos so people will check out our content, all right? And then the follow-up email was again with him.
I forget his name. It's been so long.
Phil was bold-faced lying to his 2 friends.
No, I was not. That is complete bullshit. You cannot prove that whatsoever. That's complete hearsay. That's nonsense.
This small, inconsequential things would add up slowly and drive a rift between DSP and John Rambo.
And you want to know why they did? My detractors. Because at this point, in 2012, there was a group of people starting videos called This Is How You Don't Play, which I'm sure he'll cover, okay? And then, based off of that, they wanted to try to create trolling and a rift between me and my friends. So what they would do is they would hear me say something like that in a video, and then they would go to John behind the scenes, and they would flag him in all his videos, video comments on his YouTube channel. They would email him and be like, hey, John, Phil is taking all the credit. Phil is trying to say that you didn't do anything, and he wrote everything in the show. Obviously, that's not what actually happened there, right?
Like when DSP lied about John Rambo not wanting to play Mario Party.
I start getting messages.
This I don't remember at all.
I really don't remember this at all. Very well, maybe I did say that just to get people to shut up about it, perhaps. Because I think people kept asking, will you play Mario Party with John? Will you play Mario Party with John? But then I ended up playing it with my ex. Maybe I lied about that to get people to shut the fuck up about it. I don't remember at all, so I can't corroborate anything here.
And people are pissy. Oh, it's not mature enough for you, you big-nosed piece of shit.
We start showing up to your house, and what do we see? The guy starts buying figurines, starts buying all this ridiculous shit that there's no need to buy. Then we show up to his house.
Because it's my money, and I can do whatever I want with it, Howard. I'm the one who's working my ass off 7 days a week, pumping out tens of thousands of videos to make a lot of money. So I can spend my money however I want. What this is, he's ranting because he was in a few playthroughs in Project 7. And he thinks that somehow the few playthroughs in Project 7 that he was involved in would have amounted to like him making tons of money or something. No, Howard, it wasn't. It was me busting my ass in all those gameplay videos by myself that made that money that I could buy all those figures and I could lease the BMW with. So what are you talking about? You have no fucking point. All you're doing is you're exposing yourself for being incredibly jealous by saying these things.
House one day, and what does he have in the fucking driveway? A BMW. So how the fuck do you think I feel, and how do you think these guys feel after the fact?
I don't know.
Phil was losing viewership and supporters. Chris, or Mighty Furtado, the 18-year-old that co-made DSP's website and was responsible for building his computer, actually had a falling out with DSP. Starting with Chris calling DSP lazy for initially not wanting to adapt to direct capture.
That is true. If I remember correctly, he insulted me first, and it started this whole like feud between us. But let's see, because I don't really remember the situation. I want to see what Joon dug up here on this.
Which DSP demanded an apology for. At that point, Chris had had enough and stopped supporting DSP, leaving DSP to purchase the domain back.
Whenever I tried to help, he kind of just shot on me for it. So at that point, I was like, why am I going to support somebody who I've been trying to help for so many years? You know?
Whenever I tried to help, he shat on me for it. You didn't try to help. He was saying things like DSP is a dinosaur because he's not doing direct capture and live streaming. Roar, 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 roar. So if you preface it saying that I'm a dinosaur, I'm not going to listen to you. All right? In his mind, maybe he thinks I'm helping Phil. But if you come at me in a negative, awful way, I'm not going to give a crap about what you're saying.
You know, I co-created him a website, co-created his forums, co-built his gaming PC. I've helped him so much. And when I try to help him try to adapt to direct capture, he's not kind of really taking the suggestions from myself as well as everybody else in the chat during that time.
It doesn't end there. With Chris now persona non grata, DSP made extreme claims without evidence about the price of the PC Chris had built. Chris, not pleased with this, made a video in response.
He had made a video basically stating that he had sent us apparently $3,000, and that wasn't the case.
This guy kept talking and wouldn't shut up. He basically became kind of a detractor as a result of the situation, when in reality, he never really disproved the fact that the door was cracked when it showed up, that half the RAM was either misinstalled or didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it had all these issues.
DSP to this day cannot provide evidence or reason why he claimed the PC cost $1,400 more than it actually did.
I have no idea. I don't know. I literally have no idea.
And it's like, dude, so not only did I pay this guy way more money than I was expecting or wanted to spend, but now he hosed me. He gave me a PC that's fucked up. So I call him out on it, and he freaks out like I'm a villain for saying facts about the situation, okay?
I'm not going to be here to dispute what I said or didn't say, because I'm not going to sit here and go through my history of videos.
What the fuck are we still talking about Mighty Furtado for? I bought the website from him, so it's not in his hands anymore. He already hosed me for the PC. Why is this still a discussion? And people just kept bringing it up. The guy, like, wouldn't shut up about me. I have not spoken a word about this man in how long? And in this fucking documentary, it's coming up again. Again. Listen, I don't give a fuck about the PC. All right? I don't give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck that I got ripped off or whatever. Here's what I want to do. Mighty Furtado, I want you to move the fuck on with your life and leave me the fuck alone. Because at this point, this is weird shit. 11 years later, and you're talking about this? Are you out of your mind? Like, what the fuck is going on? I have not mentioned this in so long, I don't even remember the situation to defend myself of why I would have said one thing and another. But you saw the original response I had. I said it was 1,600. It should have ended there. He kept going, and that's why the situation continued, and that's likely why I probably misremembered or exaggerated or whatever the fuck it is. I have absolutely no fucking idea. All right? If you have evidence, and I'm sure people will now have it, then I made it up, or I misremembered, or I lied, whatever it is, or I lied, whatever it is.
Or I lied, whatever it is. What? What am I, a moron? Yeah, I was. I literally 100% was a fucking moron.
Yeah, that's right. PewDiePie has said he was inspired by me to make videos. He used to watch my content back when he had no money. No, that he didn't say that. That's a lie. Here's me being stupid, right?
So he didn't know that there was an option to switch from encoding with your CPU and encoding with your GPU. Like, he just didn't know how to use his PC.
Correct. That's absolutely correct. I was inept. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So here we go. Mighty Furtado trying to weigh in. Doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Okay.
But also in December, he was making more vlogs showing his continued poor spending habits that were discourteous even to his parents that Phil set up in a hotel instead of having them stay in the condo.
My parents are visiting for the Christmas week holiday, and they actually took the car. That's right. I let them take the BMW. So yeah, that's a lot of trust, but I trust my parents. They actually are staying at a hotel that's less than 10 minutes away. We got them up. We set them up at room and board. It's a nice hotel.
How is that discourteous to my parents? It was a hotel that was 10 minutes away. That was a really nice hotel room that I paid for. And they didn't have to stay in the one spare bedroom of my house that was really small and not set up to be a bedroom. How is that discourteous? I got them a better accommodation than what it would have been in my house. And I let them drive my BMW around town.
The following month, Phil, on his own forums, equated using the chat function on his live streams but not donating as loitering. But it's okay because he's lenient. As much as he claims to be, his audience from both sides were not convinced.
That's absolutely ludicrous. That's probably me just being really angry at someone and being an asshole. That's absolutely ludicrous. No, it's not loitering. It's the only time that I will get upset is, let's say, for example, right now, we're doing a stream on this documentary, right? And you guys have been talking all night. You're on topic. Imagine if someone comes in here and all of a sudden a whole bunch of people start talking about college basketball. And now the entire chat room is college basketball. You derailed the stream. It's off topic. You're not supposed to do that. That's like going into a place of business, not spending any money while you're in there, but just standing around walking, taking up all the space, doing shit that's unrelated to the business, right? It's not allowed. It's called loitering. What the fuck? But no, you could come in here as long as you're respectful and you follow the rules and you're not derailing. Anyone's welcome in my chat.
This is just me being really pissed off right here about dumb shit. You know, me being unhinged at the swatting and everything. It made me lose my cool and say dumb shit like this.
It wasn't until a player shoehorned in an answer that caused chaos.
Uh-oh. Leanna, I don't even know what that means. Leanna's fake engagement ring. Huh? What does that mean? I never gave her an engagement ring, so I don't know what that even means. I don't understand. Is there something in the detractor circles about a fake engagement ring? What are you talking about? I don't even know about this. Let's see what this is about, because I don't remember this at all. A fake engagement ring? Maybe this will be where we end for the night on this topic. Let's see. I didn't give her an engagement ring. What? People are weird. Okay, what does that even mean? Some stupid inside joke that I don't understand. What does that mean? It won, and it makes no sense whatsoever to anyone who's not into the inclusive circle jerking circle. That makes no sense at all. What does that mean? Is there actually like some kind of a joke about an engagement ring? Huh? Leanna posted it on her own Twitter. What are you talking about? It's about one of her Twitter pictures. I really don't remember this at all. I don't remember this. Let's see what this is. I still don't remember this. No, I'm not bothered by it at all, Bruno. I literally don't remember this happening at all. So I'm curious like what this is. Keep in mind, again, during this time, there's a lot of things going on between me and my ex, and our relationship was like on and off, falling apart. So I really don't even remember the specifics of this. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm just as confused as past Phil. That just shows how mind-fucked and stupid the people are who do this shit. These detractor idiots. Because no human would know what the fuck they're talking about. It's some completely inside. Fresh, right there in the chat, Fresh Jive TV said, bro, this is your girlfriend. You don't read her own Twitter post? No, I didn't read her Twitter at all. I never read her Twitter post. Joke they made up for themselves that no one would know anything about at all. It doesn't make any sense. It makes zero fucking sense. And yet it ends up being the big winner at the end of the game. That's so fucking stupid.
As was revealed to Phil through a video game, Panda had been wearing a fake engagement ring to her job. Dissatisfied in the relationship and the lack of progress towards marriage, this was her way of lashing out and participating in the drama on Twitter.
No, I don't know about this at all. I really don't know about this. This is the first time I know of this. I swear to God, I didn't know about this. I just must have blown it off that night and never looked into it ever again. I had no fucking clue that she was wearing a fake engagement ring to work until this very moment. Wow. I told you I was going to learn some stuff watching this. I had no fucking clue. None.
Quote, oh shit, he knows about the fake engagement ring I wear to work that I wear all the time? How could he have known? Unquote. Panda Lee then posts the ring itself, captioned with Ringgate 2017. Panda Lee allegedly also took off work to experience the live drama that was unfolding. With her displeasure with Phil near its climax, it was a surprise they did not separate there. In the limelight instead was Machinima. With the app.
No, I don't even. That's it? That's all he's gonna say? I don't remember this. No, I don't remember this. I still don't remember this. There's like a hole in my memory. How the fuck? How do I not remember this? So, hint. So, hint. So, hint.